When it comes to discussing the realities of parenting, you can expect some sensitive material and occasional profanity.
Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Anonymous Mom, a podcast where two childhood friends reconnect to discuss mom life, adulting, and everything in between.
And today we are talking about mom jeans because
Please tell me the because I'm clueless.
Okay, so mom jeans, I just laugh because I don't own a pair. I almost bought a pair the other day just because I'm like, God, like, not because like I'm a mom, but because I see people wearing them and I'm like, they look really comfy but I don't know if I can pull them off. I like my skinny jeans. Like I like my high-waisted skinny jeans.
Aren't mom jeans high-waisted?
They're high-waisted, but they're more baggy. Like,
the
skinny jeans are out, according to Gen X. I think that's what it is. I have it in the notes somewhere.
Whatever.
They're out. And I'm like, well, I don't follow fashion trends. So I'm probably right on cue. As soon as I start wearing mom jeans, they'll be completely out of style.
Yeah.
So what I found, because I wanted to know like the history of mom jeans.
Yeah.
I'm sure we all remember our moms.
I feel like it has to be, can I guess?
Yeah, guess.
Okay, so my guess is going to be because in the 70s, the high-waisted tight ones were really popular, but baggy jeans became popular. And so it was the combination of the high rise with the new like baggy style combined.
Yes. Brief history. The first design for jeans dates back to 1873 when Levi Strauss, the founder of the company that bears the name, created a pair of pants made from denim, and they were originally called waist overalls.
I prefer waist overalls.
But like, yeah, and like you think of like Marilyn Monroe and like all those, like I found some like really cute pictures of like them wearing like their high-waisted pants and then like the extended to the wide leg, and it was really flattering.
Yeah, remember when we were in high school and it was that low rise?
Oh, yes. Oh, that's
when I worked at Wet Seal. It doesn't matter how skinny I've been in my life. I have a stomach that always has the bottom little pooch. It does. I was a size 0 and I still had it.
Mm-hmm.
Those jeans, clearly a female did not design those. And they are the worst fucking thing ever. And now apparently they're coming back.
Oh yeah, I was looking as like what's coming back, and apparently low rise wide leg is coming back. So it's not the low rise tight in the like bell bottom things. Like I had my one pair of Big Stars that were like $250, and it was like, that's what you wore. Like,
did you get them from the buckle?
Oh, of course I got them from the buckle. And so I was like, oh my God, I cannot even believe like low rise are coming back, but they are coming back, but in a different style. So Wikipedia's definition of mom jeans. Mom jeans is an informal term for high-waisted women jeans that were first fashionable in the late 1980s and early 1900s. The late 1900s and the 2000s.
Wait, not the 1900s, the 1990s.
The 1990s, oh my God.
I was like, wait a minute.
Wait, wow, that's
the term for.
Yeah, that's
Levi Strauss was rocking mom.
He was trendy back then. Okay. The 1980s and the early 1990s. Okay. In the late 1990s and 2000s, they were mainly worn by American women and considered old by younger women. So 40 probably.
Our age now.
Yeah. This style of mom jeans usually consists of high waist, rising above the navel, making the buttocks appear disappropriately longer, larger, and flatter.
I mean, I think of that SNL
with the here, so I did attach the video. Okay. I attached the video so you can play that.
That they really emphasize that.
But okay, that's kind of what it's funny how that is. Okay, so then it says mom jeans have excessive space in the zipper, crotch, and leg areas. The jeans are usually solid, light blue color with no form of stonewashing or fading.
They always look like they just don't fit.
Well, okay, so that's kind of like the trend now that but the whole, like the mom jean, I remember they like tapered at like the waist. So they like come up and then sometimes they had like the pleats in the front, like, I mean, I remember having these jeans. And so.
Like, are they Jordache?
like
Remember
Jordache,
Jordache?
and then okay, so
Guess.
I do remember Jordache, yes, and like I remember
No,
what
and
was
Guess
another-
jeans.
Oh, and Guess jeans, and then what was another pair?
If you had money, you could get Lucky. I remember.
Right.
I never owned a pair of Lucky.
I had one pair of Lucky, and I wore the fuck out of them because
I'm
they
telling
were
you,
fly.
my advice to her for when she gets a job, go work at a retail store because the amount of clothes I got from Wet Seal,
Oh yeah,
and I loved it. So I'm telling her, like, hey, you want clothes? I don't even know if like stores will be around by then, though. It's probably gonna all be
it'll
online.
probably be all online.
No, but what I was gonna say is mom jeans for us is leggings. We don't really,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I honestly cannot tell you the last time I put on a pair of jeans.
If we go out to dinner or something like that, like when I have a date night or something like that,
Yeah.
I obviously wear jeans. However,
I'm telling you,
the reason why I was
never. I don't own a pair of jeans. I'm not kidding when I tell you this. All I
but
have
that's
is
not
leggings.
weird because I just saw somebody post, I don't even know who it was, and they're like, this is legit the first pair of jeans I've ever bought in my life. The first pair of jeans. Granted, she was quite a bit younger than me. I think she was probably like 30 or something like that. I don't know. Like I need to buy new pairs of jeans, and this is how old I am. I just want to get them at Express because they're the only pair that fit me.
Are
and
they
I
still
know that
around?
I don't. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I will say that
And those were the only
Express-
jeans that fit me.
they were the only ones that carried petite sizes when we were in high
Yes.
school, except for
Mhm.
like petite sophisticate, which was for like 80-year-olds. I couldn't find other than Express, and I remember they were so expensive, but then they started doing those deals.
Yes. And so I was just looking at them the other day because I need to get new jeans. Like the pairs that I have, I've had forever, and I just need to get new pairs of jeans. So then, of course, I'm like, well, that's when I was like, maybe I'll be trendy and buy a pair of mom jeans. Like, and they're like legit listed on the website as mom jeans. Like,
Are
it's not
they
like this is
really?
like, oh, yes, all of these brands have mom jeans. And apparently the best
that's amazing.
mom jeans are Gap from my
Oh,
research.
I forgot about Gap.
And oh, God. Yeah. The Gap.
The Gap.
The Gap.
We gotta stop at. Is American
The
Eagle
Gap.
still a thing?
Yes, and American Eagle has good mom jeans too, I heard. I'm
Is
gonna say
Hollister
names.
still around?
I think so.
I'm
Yes,
just gonna
they were
list
on-
every single.
Yes. Okay,
Is
so I'm gonna say
Abercrombie and
names now.
Fitch still around?
Yes. Abercrombie and Fitch is still around. Yes.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna say names, but so I know we'll have to block them out, but they'll know who we're talking about. But are like my trendy friends. And my mom is such like a shopper, like fashionista, and I just did not get any of that. I think I like did that like
It's not, I don't
where
think
my
that it's
girls
not that you
are.
didn't get it. I think that because your mom was, you probably rejected it.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you know,
I
you
mean,
always do the opposite of what your parents
Yeah.
do. So
yeah, I like clothes. I just don't like them anymore. You know what I mean? Like I'm more like I just don't care anymore. Like back in the
Now, do you
day,
get
I did love
enjoyment-
shopping for clothes. Like
do you get
that's what-
enjoyment shopping for your girls?
No.
Oh, I get excited shopping, but obviously I worked at Wet Seal. I've always had it, and I would be way more fashionable if I could afford to be. But I'm also
I would be
comfortable
way
in
more
just wearing
fashionable.
leggings every day.
Yes, I would be way more fashionable if I had to have a job that I had to be fashionable. I haven't had to have a
Yeah,
job that I've had
yeah.
to be fashionable. Like I wear leggings every day, and that's comfortable for me. But and I would think I would enjoy it more if I had to go do those things. But like I just don't. I just am not that fashionable. My youngest likes to be fashionable. But okay, so this is where I was dying laughing because you had to wear jeans when you were younger, correct? Like you were like in middle school, high school. Did you wear jeans?
Oh yeah, I didn't stop wearing jeans until probably I got pregnant.
Okay, so you remember the tight roll. The tight roll.
Oh
at the
God,
bottom of
yeah.
the jeans. Okay.
Well, being short, I definitely knew it because I kind of had to.
Yeah. I remember being like anybody that could really good tight roll was like, show me how you tight rolled your pants like that.
Now
like,
I'm picturing the tight roll with the pack of cigarettes and the.
Yeah, that's a different kind of tight roll.
I know.
Designer denim. Oh, sorry,
You just said tight roll. And now I was thinking of when we were in high school, middle school, the really baggy jeans and how they used to get in the water. And like you'll see those memes.
The
and I can
Jankos.
feel
The
it. I can
Jankos.
feel it where it's like people are been picturing like no kids these days will never understand this. And it's a person standing in a puddle. I'm like, I can feel that on my ankles and calves.
Yep.
Just
And they got
looking
cold
at it.
instantly. Yep.
Oh, it's crazy how you can be transported like that from a picture.
Yes. Oh,
Okay,
that's
sorry.
funny.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. but
Okay,
that
so
just popped in my
no,
head.
that's okay. So, but it is a thing. Like that is so funny. Okay,
Yeah.
so designer denim had its genesis in the 1970s, but it was in the 1980s that it really took off, beginning largely with Brooke Shields.
Yeah.
Nothing gets between me and my Calvin Kleins. A
Mhm.
campaign for Calvin. I mean, and then Calvin Klein jeans. That's when Calvin Klein, I feel like, became like you wanted the perfume, you wanted the like
CK1.
now the CK1, yes, and my name was CK, and I was like,
Yeah,
perfume.
I remember that.
Like totally like made a perfume for me.
Oh my God.
Okay, so then throughout the 80s, the style shifted toward a tapered leg with a loose top, a tight roll or peg leg style, if you will. By the early 90s, people were over the tight leg and into looser fit in the bottom, resulting in generally what we would consider a baggy pair of jeans, which makes sense because in the 90s is when like Jankos came out, and like it was like, and if you don't know what a Janko is, I'm just going to give you a thing. It's pretty much like a skirt.
That they just sewed a lot, yeah.
Like, yes, like the skater boys wore them.
Did you ever wear denim skirts? Like long denim skirts? I remember I did.
But you were fashionable back. You were like that. I mean, like you were fashionable in the sense of like different.
I was alternative.
You were alternative. Yes. You were like Hot Topic.
Oh God.
Oh God.
The amount of money Hot Topic made off of me. Like the shit I bought from there is insane. Do you remember the leather pants I bought from there?
Yes. And I
remember when they ripped?
Yeah.
When we were at the lake.
Remember? Yes. Do you remember I bought a pair of pink leopard pants from there? They were
yes, and I had the purple ones.
Yeah, I still have them. I still have them.
Oh my God. I
still have the leather pair of jeans that I have my leather pants from there too.
I sold mine on Poshmark because I really needed money when we first moved, and I had to sell those, but I sold them to this girl who she looked like she was maybe in high school, early college, totally goth. And I'm like, oh, this is so amazing that I sold them to this girl at least.
I'm handing you my soul in my pants.
Do you remember how expensive those were? They were like $120.
Oh yeah. Oh,
that was a lot of money.
That was. I mean, but that's the thing. Like, I remember buying the Big Star jeans and being like, "Am I really going to spend $250?" Or it was like $290. I don't know. And I remember being like, "Is this a good idea? Like, I can't even put like gas in my car, but I really need these."
At least with denim, it lasts. Like that is the one plus about denim is that it lasts.
That is true. And I wore those for a really, really long time, and I almost think that I like didn't get rid of them until I was probably pregnant. So I had them for years. Now I wish I would have saved them. I know. Ripped them when I was trying to fit into them when I couldn't fit into them anymore.
I got rid of at least 3/4 of my clothes when we moved. Like I wish I would have just saved, like vacuum sealed them for her, because like I said, I had stuff from high school wet seal, and that stuff's going to be popular.
Oh yes. Well, it's the same thing. Like when we wore painter's pants. Do you remember when painter's pants came back? They were like a cargo paper. And my mom's like, oh my God, we wore those when we were in high school too. And then corduroy. Do you think corduroy is going to make a comeback?
I hope not.
Oh, corduroy. I remember I had a pair of corduroy pants from Abercrombie and Fitch, and they were of course the low rise, tight in the thighs, and then like swooped up. But I was tall, so I hated it because you couldn't wear, like you had to wear a certain like flat shoe with them because I'm not tall. I just have long legs. So like pants always looked like high waters on me. And now that's cool.
I really want a pair of overalls. I don't see myself ever getting a pair of jeans again, but I really want Old Navy has really cool overalls right now. And I just want a pair of overalls. But I don't know. I probably won't buy it though.
Oh my God. It reminds me of Clueless. Where she's like, oh my God, he has both straps clipped in his overalls.
Now I'm paranoid. I'm gonna have to have one clip down just to be cool.
I don't know what's cool anymore, but that was from Clueless.
I always wanted to wear them unclipped, both of them.
So what? How would they stay up?
From the waist, like you'd have to have a tight waist on.
You have to have the tight waist on. Okay,
like the little buttons on the sides.
Okay,
so the 70s.
So
to Brooke Shields,
and then if you remember Beverly Hills 90210, which was one of my all-time favorite shows.
There was a character with my name who was like 30 years old and played a high school student.
That's right. Yes. So if anybody needed to see what 90s jeans and how they or mom jeans in the 90s and how they became popular, was watching Beverly Hills 90210. And the picture that they are in the thing, Jenny Garth and Shannon Doherty are wearing the high cut jeans with a little bit of fitted leg, faded, super faded.
Yeah. I'm listening and then still have oh no. It's on TV. I was watching 90210 while I was working because I always need to have something on while I'm working, and they have it on Pluto TV, which I don't know if you have that app, but it's like TV, with ads. But yeah, they have a 90210 channel.
Oh my God, I love
watching
freaking
older
90210. I would watch, I'm pretty sure I watched the whole entire season.
series.
And Dylan, oh my God, Dylan is like I love
So sad.
Dylan.
He died
He
way
was
too young.
so my type. Okay,
He was so
he's so my type. He was so my type.
He was a bad boy.
He was a bad boy, and I just loved
Who was
him.
also way too old to be playing a high school student.
They all were way too old.
It was like Drew Barrymore. What was that? Never Been Kissed.
Never Been Kissed. Yes,
Chelsea Grossi or whatever. They were.
I do love that movie too. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so that was in the 1990s, and then in the early 2000s was when Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears
ruined it
the
for
trend.
Us.
Yes, of the complete opposite, the low-rise jeans.
They just had to do the opposite.
And they had to have instead of the 12-inch or 9-inch zipper, they had a 3-inch zipper that fell way below your belly button.
And it would undo because there was like no zipper there.
No. And that's why we all have tramp stamps, because we wore jeans that had to show our tramp stamps. And I am a proud owner of a tramp stamp. And I was
hell yes, me too.
I don't think I was trampy, but maybe. I don't think
mine bled so bad when I got it.
Were you drunk?
No, I wonder if I was drinking the night before though.
I mean, I got mine on my 18th birthday. We went to that sketchy one.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh, and
lied about her age. And he pressed
when you guys told me that. I remember that sketchy dude.
God, yes.
So funny.
I got 2 tattoos from that sketchy dude.
I went to the Blue Lotus, and it was the most excruciating experience. These tattoos, hilarious. I didn't even feel them. My back, really? I could feel it up here. It was rattling so bad. So I don't know if it's because he went so deep, but
I don't know. I was bleeding. But I mean, that one, I do remember that one hurting, but the rest of them I've gotten in places where they hurt super bad. It's funny.
That's why we all have tattoos there, people, is because
it's not,
we had to
it was
wear
part
the jeans.
Yes.
If
I will say I
never would have been a thing, we never would have done that.
Exactly. And I have to laugh because spray tanning people, I always see like, that tattoo down there, and it's like, oh, you're my age.
You're my age.
You and me, we had low-rise jeans.
Well, that means that tramp stamps are going to come back in style, and they're just going to have a new name.
Oh, God.
Hopefully an empowering name, because it's like, I'm sorry, it doesn't mean you're a tramp because you have a tattoo on your back.
No, I never did the pull your thong over your like hips so the thong showed, because that was another thing that they were showing.
I forgot. Yes.
Like, oh my God, that is so okay. That's maybe I'm gonna be judgy wudgy, but I feel like that's kind of
judgy wudgy. Yeah,
you're sending the wrong signal. Maybe
I'm sorry, but those low-rise jeans, and I even think too, because you look at Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera now, and I remember an interview with Britney Spears, and I think she said she did 1,500 sit-ups a day to like keep her stomach the way it was, and like stuff like that, where it's just like, dude, it's so unrealistic. And stop designing things that make women have to change themselves.
Yes.
You know what
so this was one of the things that they interviewed a college girl in one of the articles I was reading, and this was really she's like, I think the reason why we all like them is because any body shape can wear them.
Yep.
And they're comfortable. We finally get something we're comfortable in, so we don't feel like we need to change to it. And I was just like, yeah, that's fucking awesome. Mm-hmm. If that's what this trend is about, I am fully on board, and I will buy mom jeans, and I will fully support mom jeans if that's why, or if all young girls are doing it because of that.
So far, she has not worn, she wore jeans like before she could walk. She doesn't want to put them on, and I'm like, you don't have to. You wear what's comfortable. So far, she just wears leggings. Even if she wears a dress, she wants to wear leggings. And I'm like, go on.
Both my girls only wear leggings. I think, like I said, they do have they each have a pair of like the mom jeans, whatever, but I don't think they hardly ever wear them. But I don't think jeans are like a thing anymore. But I know
it'd be interesting to see the jean industry, as far as stocks and how much, it's gone down in years. And I don't think bringing low-rise jeans back is going to help the industry at all. Because of COVID, I feel like we've gotten past the point of doing anything that's not comfortable.
No, and that's, one of the things that I thought was hilarious, and hopefully you'll remember this because I totally remember it. But do you remember when Jessica Simpson in 2009, after that SNL skit came out,
the mom jeans. Okay.
The mom jeans skit.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. She wore a pair of higher rise.
Okay.
And performed And she got like super, super criticized for it. Oh my God. It was like, and it
God
said that
forbid she
looked
wears what she wants to.
Exactly.
Overweight.
And it was like, yep, she said she looked overweight. And in the article it says you would have thought she had gone totally nude through a child's birthday party. And like I totally remember like the whole entire thing about it. And then it was still talked about for like ever. Like every time she'd have an interview, they'd be like, oh my God, do you remember when you wore those mom jeans? And it was such like a thing. And I just remember like being like, and she had to be up against Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. I don't know. I felt bad for her. And then I saw this when I was doing the research. I was like, oh, that's kind of funny because as soon as I read, I'm like, I totally know the outfit.
I don't, but I'll Google it.
Yeah. I think she's wearing a red top with like, they're like super dark blue. And it was just funny because it was like, as soon as, and like back then they weren't trendy. And so she's like, yes, you're welcome. I was starting a trend way before you knew it.
Yeah. I loved her maternity clothes. She had a line at Motherhood Maternity, and I still have some of them. Like there were like these kimonos that were technically maternity, but they're just a kimono, so it's not like it matters what size you are. But yeah, she had really cute maternity stuff, and she made bank. But then she went through all that legal stuff, so she probably lost it all anyways because they tried saying she didn't have rights to her name because she used her name for her label, Jessica Simpson.
Oh,
whoever
I think she's fine.
Now she is, but she went through like years of a legal battle where they said she didn't have the rights to her name.
Really? Did you read her? You should read her book.
Nice.
Okay, so I was curious how this all started, and clearly it was some what's her name, that Gigi Hayden or whatever her name is, one like supermodel started wearing them. But then when it really was a thing was in 2021, Gen Z declared skinny jeans out, something that was clearly decided right before re-entering society and having to put real actual pants
like,
on.
Yes,
mom jeans
wear
once
skinny
again.
jeans if I want.
Oh yes, mom and side parts.
Wait, is it back to the center?
Oh yeah, Gen Z declared skinny jeans are out and no side parts. Those two things. So it has
to be down the middle?
And down the middle, yes. And I will not doing that. The things that stood out to me that were like, oh my God, I totally remember that happening when all of a sudden it was like, you're not allowed to wear skinny jeans. And so
you're not allowed to wear skinny jeans.
You're no longer cool if
it's against the law. Let's be real. It might be against the law soon if things keep going the way they're going.
But then, of course, I saw that I'm like, what is trending in jeans in 2023? And mom jeans are still a thing. Skinny jeans are coming back. And low-waisted, wide leg jeans are coming back.
Nope. I think that they're going to come back for like 5 seconds because kids are going to realize, you know what? This is the dumbest thing ever. And they're going to stop doing it. Because imagine us going from, because we never wore like super high-waisted stuff before the low rise came in.
No.
So imagine going from that to all the way to you're not going to want to do that.
No. Well, and the comfort level.
It's making me uncomfortable thinking about it.
Yeah. I'm not on board with it, but I think I actually still have a pair of low-rise jeans. Now I kind of want to try them on and see what they look like.
Don't do that to yourself.
You'll go into a deep, dark depression.
I'm not going to hear from you for a week.
That's something you need to do. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Good
Lord. Well, yeah. I mean, mom jeans, man. I could see myself now that I'm at this age wearing them. They do fit my body type. I have a bigger stomach and hips. And
like I said, maybe I really need to buy some new jeans. I want to buy a pair and I'll do some research and I will come back and let you know.
My thing is they just have to be high rise. I'm just a high rise person. And then I can do a crop top. And that's the other thing too. Like, thank God our society is getting more body positive because, that idea that there's only certain styles that certain people can wear. And people are seeing that that's just
and that's true. What I liked about this whole entire after I was looking into it. Like this mom jean thing is more about like empowerment, wearing it for comfort and where you can look fashionable and being comfortable at the same time.
I want them to bring back that show, What Not to Wear. Do you remember that show?
Oh my God, yes. I did love that show.
So good. Well, it looks like we are running out of time though. So thanks for tuning in. If you rock mom jeans.
And you have a favorite brand, let me know because I'm mom jean shopping. I am mom jean shopping.
Mom jean shopping. So please tell us where to find the best mom jeans if you are a mom jean wearer. And thanks for tuning in and we will talk to you next week.
Peace out. Thanks for tuning in to Anonymous Mom. Have a question you want answered or a topic you'd love for us to discuss?
Email us at anonymousmompod@gmail.com. Or if you want to remain anonymous, join our Facebook group, Anonymous Mom, where you can post your topic or question anonymously.
Thanks for listening.